Yo, what is good, fam? In this video, I want to explain to you why I think you should farm this demo and why it's going to give you an advantage once the game launches and you'll be ahead of most of your friends and the crowd. And then, you know, be into that end game a little bit earlier than most, right? So I hope you enjoy this video. Let's get it, baby. All right, family, right here I want to kind of introduce Outriders once again. If you haven't already tried the demo, I highly suggest you try the demo. We're about a week away from the release of the game. This game is going to be, in my opinion, a pretty good one. I'm excited. My plan is to do a 24-hour stream on release, so hopefully you guys can come through, hang out, see where we're at, see where we're getting, you know, what type of gear, what type of weapons, etc., etc. All right, but this video right here is just to show you that the farm is pretty simple and the reasons why we're gonna farm this, all right, for now until it's released, right? So now one of the first tips I want to give you is to auto loot. So you're gonna go into your settings and fix that up. Gameplay area, it's gonna be auto loot minimum, and you could put whatever rarity you want. Unusual. In this farm right here, we're gonna be basically, I'm gonna try to teach you everything on how to start the mission, how to fast travel to the mission, how to reset the mission over and over, and the drops you get, the scrap metal, the mods, the gear, the levels, you know, that way once the game releases next week, you could be kind of ahead of most of your friends and getting to that end game content, which is where we want to be, right? So yeah, this is basically going to have you set up and ready for the future of when this game drops. You're gonna have a bunch of mods already. You're gonna be able to turn a lot of your items in for scrap instead of dismantling them. You're gonna be able to sell them to vendors for credits to buy other things in the game. Come on over to the vendor in the base and basically sell Eva Lopez all of your items that you're not going to be using, right? So as you can see on the bottom left, we have our resources, and what that's going to do is going to give us a bunch of scraps. We're limited to 25k scraps in the demo. I'm not too sure if that's how it's going to be in the main game, but as far as I know, I want you to be maxed on all materials. That way when the time comes, you're not like struggling or have to go out of your way to get a certain type of material or item or resource for the game, right? So patch notes, nothing better, man. I love to see this, especially in a demo. Makes me real faithful for the game and its future, okay? Another thing I like is the boss mechanics. If you build your character correctly, you can destroy these dudes and it won't even matter their mechanics, honestly. But they have interrupt mechanics. As far as your character, you can interrupt the boss from basically doing any attack or move on you. Real cool feature. And they have resistances. They build resistances, and you can see on the screen when their resistance is in effect. Okay, so pretty cool. I also feel like you should just enjoy the beta from beginning to end before you start this farm. That way you can kind of get used to the game, the mechanics, the enemies. All right, so to start this farm, wherever you are on the map, you want to travel to the base first. Once you get to the base, you want to go ahead upstairs and talk to Shira. This is after you've completed the demo yourself. You want to go ahead and skip through everything. That way you're not like, you know, sitting there listening to a story you already heard. You can also keep skipping and you want to replay the quest, all right? She's going to give you the option to replay this quest. So you're going to accept, and we're going to go ahead and go downstairs, okay? So from right here, Terra Infirma is the quest that we want to farm. And shout out to the homies that I've seen farming, Pawn Stars and Solid FPS. They've both been killing this game. We're gonna come over here and fast travel from the base. And we're gonna come to the crossroads, all right? Initiate that fast travel. Or that travel. Once we get here, we want to come over to a cutscene that's going to make us jump into the mission, the Terra Firma. At first, it won't be the easiest mission, but with time, you're going to start getting your gear, and you'll get legendaries from this farm too, which is phenomenal in my opinion. I'm super like stoked to have this weapon. I like the talents on them. There's so many different things. All right, once we clear the way, we're gonna come over to the farm now. So this is pretty simple. Any character can really do it. I've done it on the rock character, I've done it on the fire character, and now I'm here. So what I want to do is I just want to use my skills to my advantage right here, and then just absolutely destroy the boss and every other ad. And honestly, you could use any weapons you have. Like I've been able to do it with pistols, right? And boom, right there, we kill him. We also can kill the marksman. Anytime, I really like the features of killing ads and getting your health back. And then the auto loot will give us what we're looking for. Once you die, you just rinse and repeat. I'll do this one with a pistol instead of the legendary, just to show people how strong, how you can do this with almost any character, right? So we're gonna go ahead and load up our bullets. We're gonna put our dome to slow them down, and then our buff. You see how fast he died? And then we'll kill the 2 snipers, and then we'll just let ourselves die and keep on rinsing and repeating. You're gonna keep filling your inventory, and what's gonna happen is that you're gonna get to a point where you have everything more or less that you need at that point, and you're gonna be able to start dismantling them. All right, so when you see items that have this little box right there under the weapon mod, that means you already have this mod. All right, so that means you can hold these until the game if you want, so that you can sell for resources such as scrap. Okay, because if you dismantle them right now, you won't get anything, right? So let's go ahead and dismantle it. And we got a weapon life leech, which is really nothing right now for us. So basically, just hold on to your items. We could delete this and get this ultimate damage link, but I'm gonna wait until I get a second duplicate voodoo before I let this one go, right? So that's kind of how it goes. You have all these talents. As you can see, I already have them all saved to my library. They all show the 4 block, right? I believe I saved one. All right, fam, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this helps. I hope this gets you hype and ready for this beautiful game, man. So thank you guys for watching. We're gonna be live over on Twitch later, and I'll see you there, baby. Let's get it. Yo, I can't wait till the first, man. It's almost here. Oh yeah, make sure you subscribe and leave a thumbs up, yo.